Good morning, welcome to the second module contents of inspection and quality control. So in the second module of inspection and quality control, we have two parts, that is as quality management system. Second one is the aspects of specification and tolerance. In the quality management system, we are going to learn about quality control functions. What are the aspects of specific tolerance, quality control functions such as inspection versus quality control technique, quality planning activities, organization for quality control, fundamentals of statistical quality control, Juran's trilogy of quality control system. In the second part of the second module, aspects of specifications and tolerance. In that we will be able to know about purpose of specific tolerance and tolerance, effect of careless settings of specific limits, setting realistic tolerance, statistical tolerancing, statistical theorem, precision, reproducibility and accuracy. We will be discussing about these contents. So what are the quality control function? The quality control function is here it is discussed about the inspection versus quality control techniques. So here in the inspection, what we do is we are going to examine, measure, test a product or process to ensure it meets specific requirements. What are the characteristics is you'll be able to get a reactive approach, means for the defects you are going to take corrective action, detecting defects after production, focus on identifying non-conformities, and other characteristics like that include is visual inspection, dimensional checks and functional tests will be carried out. So what are the limitations of going with inspections? Does not prevent defects, can be time consuming and costly, means all the errors just by seeing the components we cannot prevent defects, but after accurate measurement you'll be able to prevent the defects. It can be time consuming and costly process. So when we go with the inspection versus quality control technique, so it goes hand by hand in the organization, so that he'll be able to give the exact product as per the design to the customer. So what are the quality control technique available? It is what are the techniques available is it will be having a SPC, that is statistical process control, process capability analysis, that is PCA, cause and effect analysis, failure model effect analysis is there, so that is FMEA. So when we want to go with different preventive approaches by using SPC, we are going to use control charts to monitor the process variation. So what are the process you do, it must be falling within the control charts, otherwise those components are rejected. Process capability analysis, it is going to define consistently within the specification limit. So cause and effect analysis, identifying root causes of defects. So what is the key difference with respect to the various aspects which I am going to consider? First, if you go with the approach part, it will be reactive and proactive. So on the inspection, what you do, you are going to give reaction whether you are supposed to rework or not. The quality control will be proactive, means before the defects happen, the quality control will be done with respect to the component. So if you focus means detecting defect in the case of inspection, in case of quality control will be preventing the defects. So what are the tools you are going to use? You are going inspection, it is physical check, but in the quality control it is statistical technique you are going to check. Outcome of this is identify non-conformities by using inspection. In quality control, reduce process variation. So like this, considering the key difference aspects, you'll be able to differentiate QC versus inspection. So what are the quality planning activities is? Quality planning activities, it is going to define quality objectives clearly. So what are the objectives it is set with respect to customer expectation and organizational goals. Quality objectives are clearly defined. So further, you are going to establish the standards. What standards you are going to follow inside the organization. So it may be ISO 9000 series. Based on the type of company, you are going to set the standards. According to that, work will be carried out. So as per the customer satisfaction, the work will keep on going. Process design. So develop workflow, procedures, controls to achieve quality objectives. So how the flow must happen from each department and what process they are supposed to carry out, that it is defined very clearly. So further, resource allocation. So resource allocation is persons what they know, like tools, training, and quality activities, how to support them, that it is defined clearly. Risk assessment and mitigation. Identify potential risk to quality and develop contingency plan. Quality metrics development is define measurable indicators like defect rates, cycle time to monitor the performance. So in the organization for quality control, here you are going to see what type of quality control you are going to maintain. So it may be centralized quality control, decentralized quality control, quality manager, quality engineer, inspection and inspectors and technicians, cross-functional teams. Like this, you'll be having different things of aspects in the quality control department. So if it is centralized QC means quality control is managed by a dedicated team or a department, so that quality standards across the organization, whatever they follow, it is uniform. If it is decentralized QC means, so quality control responsibilities are distributed across various departments, encourages ownership and accountability for all quality at all levels. So what are the roles and responsibilities in case of the centralized or decentralized QC? Quality manager develops quality policies and oversees implementation. Quality engineers design and implement QC process. Inspector and technician perform tests and inspection. Cross-functional team collaborate on quality improvement initiatives. The key practice: establish clear communication channel for relative issues. Foster a culture of quality through training and employee involvement. Maintain robust documentation for audits and continuous process. So like this, all the key practices which they are supposed to follow, it is defined for each and everyone, and according to that it goes very clearly with everyone. What are the fundamentals of SQC? So in the SQC, what we have is we'll have control charts. In the control charts, it's a graphical tool to monitor process capability. So here graphical tools will be having variable charts, attribute charts. So in the variable charts, it is going to measure attributes. It may be X and R charts. If it is attribute chart, it is going to count double attributes with respect to P chart and C charts. Process capability here, they are going to assess the ability of a process to produce within the specification limit. So there will be metrics like process capability index and adjustable capability index. So sampling will be done, selecting a subset of items for inspections. Technique may be random sampling, stratified sampling. There is also Parat analysis where most significant process outputs like 80/20 rule it is applied. So Juran contributed a lot for quality trilogy. So the Juran trilogy is a framework for managing quality into three key areas. One is the quality planning, means here identify the customer needs, develop processes and system to meet those needs. So in the quality planning, what they do is customer is focused. What all the inputs the customer gives about the product improvement or about the failure of the components, that it is taken care. So further develop the process to meet those needs. So they are going to develop the process for which they are supposed to meet the target. Further quality control will be done to monitor operations to ensure conformance to standards. Use tools like SPC to detect and correct deviations. Means they are going to use tools of SPC, and SPC means statistical process control, to detect and correct deviations. So further quality improvement, how to be done, means continuous enhance processes and systems to achieve higher quality level. Focus on reducing chronic waste and inefficiencies. So see, what is the significance of Juran trilogy is integrates quality into strategic management. So they are going to emphasize the role of leadership in fostering a culture of quality, encourages a balance between planning, control, and improvement of sustained success. So like this, Juran's trilogy, it is going to help in developing a quality inside the organization to go with the proper output. So here, the culture of quality, it is clearly defined as per Juran's trilogy, and it is implemented in the industry also. So like this Juran trilogy, it is extended inside the organization for maintaining quality standards inside the organization.